Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our special Messy Church online video to celebrate Good Friday. And today, of course, especially, we think about what Jesus did for us on the cross. I've invited Josh to join me in helping to tell this story. Now, Josh, have you got that package that I sent you?
Yes, it has arrived, but I'm just a little bit confused. I've just got a load of all these like emoji faces, and I'm not sure what they're about.
Well, the story that we're telling today is one with a lot of different emotions. And I thought the best way to share that was with emoji faces.
Okay, right. So, what do you want me to do with them then?
Well, I'm going to tell the story of Good Friday. And at different points in the story, I want you to hold up the right face to show what the people in the story were feeling.
Okay, that sounds simple enough, but there are quite a few different faces here. It might take me a while to find the right one.
Okay, then shall we have a practice?
Okay.
Right. Tell me, Josh, how are you feeling about having to stay at home and not go out?
Well, I'm feeling a bit sad about that. So, I think I need this face.
That's right. And how does it make you feel that we can't be in church today?
That makes me feel very sad. So I think I need this one.
Mm-hmm. And how will you feel when this is all over and we can go out again?
I think I'll feel pretty good about that.
Very good. I think you've got the hang of this, Josh. Shall we start the story then, the story of Good Friday? I'm going to move pretty quickly, so you have to try and keep up.
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, our story begins in a garden. Jesus was praying to his Father because he was afraid of what was going to happen next. Jesus knew one of his friends was about to betray him and hand him over to be killed. An army of soldiers approached, led by Judas, one of Jesus' disciples. He handed Jesus over to the army with a kiss. And Jesus was arrested and taken away. Now, hang on. I don't think that was the right one, Josh. It wasn't a loving kiss.
Okay, how about this one?
Yeah, I think that one's better. Okay. All the disciples ran away scared. Jesus was taken to a man named Caiaphas to be put on trial. People were telling lots of lies about Jesus, but Jesus would not defend himself. Eventually, Caiaphas said, "Are you the Christ, the Son of God?" And Jesus responded, "I am." This made them all very angry. And they decided to kill him. But they couldn't order the execution themselves. They needed to take him to the Roman governor to sentence him. Pilate was confused. He didn't understand what Jesus had done to deserve death.
I'm not sure which one works for that one. This one looks a bit confused, but maybe one like this. Maybe they need to be put together.
Okay, well, keep going. There's still more to go. Pilate had a tradition to release a prisoner on the day of the Passover. So he took Jesus and a crazy, dangerous man called Barabbas, and he asked the crowd who they wanted to release. The crowd shouted to release Barabbas, and Barabbas was released to them. Pilate washed his hands to say that what was about to happen wasn't his fault. The guards took Jesus and mocked him. They beat him, and they dressed him in a robe with a crown of thorns, and they gave him a heavy cross to carry. They made Jesus carry the heavy cross out of the city, and then they nailed him to it. The sky went black. People gathered to see him, but his disciples were nowhere to be found. Jesus cried out in a loud voice, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And then he said, "It is finished." And he died. The whole world shook. Jesus was buried in the tomb of a man named Joseph, and a large stone was rolled in front to seal the tomb. And it was like the whole world was sad, and it would never be happy again.
Hang on, John, you've stopped talking. Where's the rest? That can't be it. That can't be the end of the story. It's too sad. I'm holding so many different sad faces. No story should end that way.
Well, yes, Josh, I have stopped talking for now, but the story isn't finished. You see, this is where the story of Good Friday ends, but don't worry. The story of Jesus isn't over. It hasn't stopped, just paused. But we'll wait to hear what happened next until Sunday.
Well, okay, but it better have a good ending.
Don't worry, the ending is better than you could possibly expect.